Good morning. Wednesday. September's almost gone. Tomorrow's it, and then it's October. I'm not sure where September went. Let's wake up this morning with some movement, get the heart rate up. We'll strength and tone to the muscles. Meet me on your mat or your workspace, wherever that is. We're going to start with a nice stretchy warm-up. So standing up, inhale, reach up, and exhale down, and inhale, and exhale. Now let's add a little something to this. So reaching up, pretend you're picking apples. This is apple picking season, so reach, and stretch, and breathe. Keep going. And then arms come down. Left arm, let's do some shoulder circles. Nice and slow. Let those muscles have a chance to come online in their own time. Don't rush them. 2 more. And second side, let's take the right arm back and up, forward and down. Let's work the brain a little bit. Need to wake the brain up too, right? 2 more. And let's try to do the same at the same time, both sides same time, but in opposite direction. So right arm, we're going to start forward, left arm starting back. Here we go. Shoulder circles. So a physical range of motion, stretching warm-up. This is good for the brain. Getting both hemispheres of the brain to communicate. Stand up and take notice. Go the other direction. Your brain's going to want to keep everything going the same way. And then come to stillness. Let's do a little balance as we warm up our ankles. So standing on the right leg, circle through the ankles. And go the other way. And second side, balance on the left. Circle through the right, and notice balance left and right. This is always my harder side to balance on. I don't know why. Haven't figured that out. And go the other direction. Inhale those arms up again. Take the left wrist in the right hand and let's fold over to the right. Breathe. Second side, come back up to center, pull on the right wrist up and stretch over to the left. And inhale up. Let's take a little twist. So both arms are going to come down. I'm twisting to the right. Left knee's going to bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist to the left. Right knee's going to bend. Inhale. And exhale. Just a little bend in the knee. Inhale and exhale. Movement with breath. 1 more each side. And then come into a bit of a squat. Turn the toes out just a little bit. Take your hands to your knees, starting with a neutral spine. So I'm reaching through the crown of my head. I always think of the globe and the atlas that goes, the axis that goes through the globe. So tailbone to crown of the head. Now I'm going to come into a back bend. Drop my belly, tilt pelvis forward, look up. And then round the spine. So moving through flexion and extension. So spinal flexion and extension, but lots going on here. Shoulders are involved. Hips are involved. Let's do 1 more each way. And then rise up. Speaking of hips, let's do a little more balance. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left knee. Do some circling through the hips. And second side. And again, this is, I don't know, maybe it's just a mental thing. This is a harder side for me to balance pretty consistently. Now plant both feet a little wider than hip distance apart. We'll do our hula, our morning hula. Reverse the direction. And then to add a little something to this, bring the hands together, flip the palms, reach up overhead, and we're going to circle through the upper body But notice that those hips come along for the ride. I always feel like one of those gyroscopes when I do this. Now go the other direction. Good. So I hope you have a bottle of water and a couple of choices of hand weights if you decide to use them today. You can work without them, but hand weights are nice. We're going to build up the strength, build up the muscles. So we'll start with a little cardio. And we'll do each one of 3 exercises for about a minute, minute and a half a piece. And they're pretty simple. So coming into a squat. So squat, and then we're gonna reach up and over, squat, up and over. So a little side bend. Maximize the movement of the legs and the arms. That will get the heart rate up using especially those leg muscles. Lots of blood flow needed to pump those muscles in the legs. Keep going. As you squat, make sure it's really easy for you to lift your toes so that your weight is in your hips and in your heels. And you'll flex a little bit at the hip creases, but for the most part, try to keep that neutral spine. So you're not rounding. Keep going, got 30 more seconds of this. You can pick up the speed or stick with me and just really try to maximize these big muscles, big muscle groups. Another 10 seconds of this. And then we're going to keep the squat up, but just crossover reach, so more horizontal reach. And pay attention to the knees. So if the knees are saying, you can externally rotate the feet a little bit more. Make sure your knees are happy. Knees are king when it comes to these movements. Heart rate's increasing. Respiratory rate's increasing. I think we've drifted on into some aerobic exercise. So I was just reading an article about the importance of aerobic exercise for brain health. And we all know that. And I always think of this increased flow of the blood kind of as a car wash for my brain, sweeping away debris, sweeping away waste products, bringing fresh nutrients. I need all the fresh nutrients in my brain I can get. Keep it up. Maybe a little deeper with the squat, maybe a little further with the reach. And now we're going to switch. We're still going to do a lunge, but it's a side lunge. And we're going to cross over and touch the opposite ankle. So down and down. So more of a fold at the hip crease, but the movement comes here. My spine is neutral, or at least that's my focus. A minute and a half of this. We're already 30 seconds into it. Again, knees are king. Make sure your knee tracks right down the center of your foot and behind the toes. If you want to add a little something to this, you can swoop that arm. Another 30 seconds. So today's workout, our circuits, are set up in a pyramid fashion. So we'll do 30 reps of our first exercise, 20 of the second, 10 of the third. And we'll go through that rotation as many times as we can in 10 minutes. So pace yourself and give yourself a break here. Grab a drink of water. Let me clear these. So the first one, the first pyramid, I'm sticking with the lunge theme for the first one. I know your quads are probably getting tired. That's okay, because we're strengthening them. So it's a curtsy lunge. So I'm going to step back like I'm taking a curtsy. Just be careful of the knee. And then over. If you want to make this more plyometric, you can turn it into a skater. So you add a little hop. So 30 of those. Let's try 30. We'll do 30, that's one, and then two. We'll see how that goes. We may cut it in half the second time around. Tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna pick my heaviest weights for this. We'll do 20 of these. So I'm gonna row and then kick back. That was 1, 2, and 3, and so on until we get to 20. Then lateral shoulder raises, I'm gonna lower the weights, 10 of these. So it's just out and down, out and down, 10 of those. So 30, curtsy lunge, tricep kickbacks, 20, and then lateral shoulder raises, 10. We're gonna do as many reps as we can for 10 minutes. So curtsy lunge, here we go. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can add some arms. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 30's a lot, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5 more, 6 more, 25, 26, 27, 28, here we go, 29, and 30. I'm gonna grab my heaviest weight, squat to pick them up. 20 tricep kickbacks. So hinge at the knees, hinge at the hips, row, kickback, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, feeling it now, 18, 19, 1 more, 20. Yesterday in a yoga class, I did a lot of shoulder and arm stuff. I'm feeling it today. I'm gonna go with my lighter weights, 10 lateral shoulder raises. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to our curtsy lunges for 30. This is 2. I think I'm going to add a little hop. So skater, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. You know what? I've lost count. I'm not sure I was counting accurate. Let's do 10 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Grab your heavier weights, and 20. Tricep kickbacks. Good form, row, kick back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was checking to see if the fan was on. I'm burning up. I'm working up a sweat. So lighter weights for 10 lateral raises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Curtsy lunges. We're at 6 minutes. Let's go to 8 minutes instead of 10 so we can move on to something else. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, going to 30, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, over halfway, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, keep it up, 28, 29, and 30. Tricep kickbacks. We're at over 7 minutes now. So 1, got 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold your core in. 11, navel to belly, navel to spine. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, and 20. Let's do our lateral raises one more time, and then we'll be done with this first circuit. So 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms ought to be singing to you now. Squat to put the weights down. Grab a drink. And the next pyramid, we're doing lawnmowers, butt kicks with bicep curls, and then we'll get on our back for some leg lifts. So lawnmowers, I think I'm going to get a heavier weight, is a lunge. And you take the weight up to either armpit. You can even add a little twist with this, a little more work with the obliques. We'll do 15 on each side for a total of 30. And then butt kicks with bicep curls. So I'm gonna get a lighter set of weights. And the butt kicks are this. And you just add bicep curls. We'll do 20 bicep curls. And then supine leg lifts for 10. So you can hang on to the edges of your mat if you have a mat. Hands can be on the floor. You can even take your hands underneath your sacrum, legs long. And the further down you bring those legs without resting them on the mat, the more core work you have. We'll do 10 of those. I'm gonna grab another drink. And start the timer. Heavier weight lawnmowers, 15 each side. So set up your lunge. This will be kind of a warrior one if you do yoga. So 15, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch sides. So a heel to heel alignment, and try not to put too much weight on the forearm. 1, keep your shoulder in line. 2, 3, don't let the shoulder round. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to get a lighter set of weights. Butt kicks with bicep curls. So palms face forward, total of 20 bicep curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Down onto the mat for leg lifts. 10 of these. Legs long. If that hurts your back, you can do one leg at a time, or you can even bend the knees. 2, 3, we're going for 10. 4, aren't you glad we're not going for 30? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and find your way back up. I'm gonna grab my heavier weight, lawnmowers, like you're starting a lawnmower. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to get my lighter weights for butt kicks with bicep curls. Here we go. We're going for 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Down to the mat. Leg lifts. 10 of them. Slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift them up and then roll up. Back to lawnmowers. 15 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to take a little heavier weight for my bicep curls. Here we go. 21, 2, 3, that made a difference. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, going for 20, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Down to the mat. Leg lifts. See if you can add a little reverse crunch with these. So starting here, down to the heels, then lift and lift your pelvis. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, that made a difference. Coming back up for lawnmowers. So we're about 30 seconds left. Let's do our lawnmowers, then we'll be done with this circuit. So 15 each side. 1, make up a count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more on this side, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switching sides. And we're lunging with this leg. It should still be really easy to lift the toes. 2, 3. So the weight's more in the heels. 4, 5 in that heel. press to the little toe of that back leg. Come out of the knee. I lost count. I think this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, take a break. Grab some water. So next circuit. That was 1, 2. So we're gonna do high knees. Keeping the hands back here. So this isn't about a lateral crunch. It's about bringing your knee up high, trying to touch your elbow. We're gonna do 30 total. Then we'll get on our knees and do a chest press with a reverse grip. So I'm gonna have my palms facing towards me. We'll do 20 of these. If you feel as you're pressing that weight, you're starting to rock, your weights are probably too heavy. Keep your navel drawn towards your spine. Work the core, working stability, these stabilizers in the core, while you work your shoulders. We'll do 20 of those, and then we're gonna do 10 push-ups. So push-ups can be like a kneeling plank push-up, which is probably what I'll do. Or you can do a full-on push-up. You can even do push-up from kind of a table position. But challenge yourself, and when you're bearing weight on the wrists, make sure you press into the base of the index finger and base of the thumb and a little grip. That will lift you up out of the wrist and support the wrist. So we're pressing the weight to the inside part of the wrist, the radius, instead of out here, the ulna. The ulna is really thin and pointy on the end and not meant to bear weight. And that's where we tend to get irritation in weight bearing exercises on the wrist. Okay, so starting with high knees. We're gonna do 30 on each side. Remember, the goal is to get the knee high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, going for 30, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30's a lot, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 5 more, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That was a lot. Okay, on to kneeling chest press, reverse grip. I'm gonna kneel, palms face me. We're doing 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. And then push-ups. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going for 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 classes yesterday, one I took and one I taught. We focused a lot on arms, and my arms are tired today. All right, back up. We'll go do our high knees, 30. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. Keep them lifted. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ooh, that's hard. Kneeling, reverse grip. I'm going to come down on my weight. Palm towards me, 20. 1, I started to turn my palm around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going for 20, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's try to get through this one more time. Take a nice child's pose if you want to stretch those arms out. And back up to high knee lifts, 30 of them. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway there, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh. Onto the knees. Kneeling, reverse grip, chest rest. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going for 20, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, 20, 10 more push-ups. Now we're gonna cool down. Make them count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back to child's pose. Hips back on heels, crawl those arms out long, let the heart come down, let the forehead come down, let it go. Think about all the work you did. Wiggle your fingers, circle your wrists, and then rise up. Come to a seated position. So this is called Sukhasana in yoga. If this is comfortable for you, feel free. If not, legs can be long. You can be up on your shins. Swing your arms overhead. Take the right hand down to the mat. Reach up and over. Second side. Reach up and over. Let's do 2 more each way. Maybe you fold a little deeper each time. One more each side. Feels good, huh? Now take your hands to your knees and pull on the knees. Let that bring the pelvis forward, the chest forward, the gaze up. Bend your elbows, bring your shoulder blades close to the spine. Lift your gaze and try jutting your lower teeth beyond your upper teeth. Just stretch in the neck. And then reverse that. So spread the fingers. You're kind of reaching out long with the arms as you round the back. Let's do 2 more of these each way. So inhaling into spinal extension, jut those teeth. And exhale, rounding the back into flexion. 1 more each way. And sit up nice and tall. We need to twist. If you're in this shape with me, just switch the cross of your legs. I want you to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Swing your right arm up and then back behind you. You can come to your fingertips. You can probably see that on the side camera. So I've tented my fingers. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, twist, wring it out. Exaggerate the breath in the belly. So big inhale, belly expands. Draw the belly back. Push the breath out. 2 more. Now before we unwind the torso, just take the gaze over the left shoulder. 1 more brain work. Unwind. Whew. Second side. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm up, back, and behind you. Fingertips to the earth so you can push down on the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and twist on your exhale. Hold this and exaggerate the breath in the belly. So big expanded belly on your inhale. Draw the navel back towards the spine with your exhale. 2 more. One more. Before we unwind, turn the gaze over the right shoulder. And then unwind. Extend your legs out long and wide. And it helps sometimes to lift your butt a little bit and readjust. Turn your toes in, like you're trying to be pigeon-toed. Sit up nice and tall, and then with your fingertips, we're going to fold forward here any amount. For some of us, there's a lot of flexibility here. This is one of my flexible poses, but for some people, even coming to an upright neutral spine is a challenge. So you find where your edge is, and then once you've found it, roll on those heels so the toes point up. You can even point the toes out behind you. Get a better stretch, deeper stretch in the inner thigh. Now bend your knees and keep them wide and drop your knees over. So my knees are in 90-degree angles. I'm going to turn and face my right thigh. And again, you can lift and adjust and then fold forward here. This is a modified pigeon pose. Stretching those outer thighs will feel good after that. High knee lift with wide knees. And breathe. Let's go to the other side. Flip. And adjust and fold. Breathe. And then come back up. So that's it for another Wednesday tone and strength class. I hope you have a great Wednesday. I hope the rest of your week is just as good. I'll see you on Friday, 7 a.m. for a yoga class. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week.